Well, yes, it's that time. Bible plan, Bible study. No more self-hate. We're on day 8 out of 10. And we'll begin now. God's Word gives us a perfect example of how comparison can compound our self-loathing. In 1 Kings chapter 18, the prophet Elijah sees a tremendous victory over the false prophets of Baal at Mount Carmel, which ends in God dramatically sending fire from heaven and Elijah later slaughtering the prophets of Baal. Later in the same chapter, we see the prophet Elijah laboring in prayer with his head between his knees and God bringing an end to a drought that had plagued the nation. Upon hearing of Elijah's victories, the wicked king Ahab's wife, Jezebel, threatens Elijah's life. In the very next chapter, 1 Kings 19, he is good as dead. In response, the great prophet Elijah runs for his life and falls into a deep depression. Please pay close attention to Elijah's prayer in 1 Kings 19, verse 4. It is enough. Now, Lord, take my life, for I am no better than my fathers. Can't you sometimes relate to this level of despair? Notice what Elijah says in the latter part of the verse 4. For I am no better than my fathers. Not only is Elijah on the run, not only does he hate his life, Elijah is depressed and wishes for death. And he compounds all that misery by comparing himself to his forefathers. Been there. I'm sure a lot of you have. Instead of seeing the great work that God has done before Jezebel's threat, Elijah summarily decides that he is a failure, like many of the prophets of old had been. Remember, God has used Elijah to rain fire from heaven and end a drought, yet Elijah compares himself to his forefathers. The outcome is more self-loathing and misery. But I love how God deals with his struggling Elijah. God does not grant his request to die. Instead, he lets Elijah sleep for a while, then he sends an angel with hot bread and water, and then God allows the weary prophet to sleep a bit longer, and again he sends the angel with hot food and water. God is so faithful, tender, and kind. First, God deals with Elijah's immediate physical needs. Never underestimate the power of a nap and a snack. Then God begins to speak to Elijah in that still small voice. He reminds him that he is not finished with Elijah yet. There is work to do. God helps shift Elijah's focus from himself and his forefathers and back onto God and ministry. God is reaffirming his great love and significant purpose for Elijah. Herein lies the real solution to self-hate, y'all. The solution to self-hate is God's great love and care for us. 1 Kings chapter 19, 1 through 9. Now Ahab told Jezebel everything Elijah had done, how he had killed all the prophets with the sword. So Jezebel sent a messenger to Elijah to say, May the gods deal with me, be it ever so severely, if by this time tomorrow I do not make your life like that of one of them. Elijah was afraid and ran for his life. When he came to Beersheba, in Judah, he left his servant there, while he himself went a day's journey into the wilderness. He came to a broom bush, sat down under it, and prayed that he might die I have had enough, Lord, he said. Take my life. I am no better than my ancestors. Then he lay down under the bush and fell asleep. All at once an angel touched him and said, Get up and eat. He looked around. There by his head was some bread baked over hot coals and a jar of water. He ate and drank and then lay down again. The angel of the Lord came back a second time, touched him and said, Get up and eat, for the journey is too much for you. So he got up and ate and drank. Strengthened by the food, he traveled 40 days and 40 nights until he reached Horeb, the mountain of God. There he went into a cave and spent the night. Again with that 40-day and 40-night thing, huh? Anyways, that's the end of that one. So then we got number 9 and number 10 left. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. You know, really, when I first read the whole Bible, it was in my 20s, okay? And I didn't get any of it. But I realized the one thing that I did understand was how people go through the same thing, even those thousands and thousands of years ago, the same thing that we go through now. It hasn't changed at all. And to me, it's just as sinister and sinful as ever. I mean, I wasn't here through Sodom and Gomorrah, so I can only imagine how bad that was. But really, if you go to some countries and you see how they act and stuff, I mean, Canada, they're all for the gay rights and all this stuff, but yeah, people are going to be hating on me for that one, but too bad. I follow the Bible, God's word, and God's word's the truth, and I don't hate anyone. I'm related to people that are gay. I hate no one, but I don't have to agree with how they live either. I know because they are sinning, and that's what that is. It's in the Bible written. If you read Romans chapter 1, you'll see clear as a bell how he feels about that. And that's the New Testament. So, anyways, let's get off that topic because, yeah. Okay, so tomorrow we're going to do more Corinthians and Psalms. And I have been having fun with Psalm. I mean, it's really, actually, I really do enjoy it. And we're going to do this number 9 of this plan as well. So, I'll see you tomorrow with bells on my toes. Because I'll be cheerful and so I'll be singing psalms. Okay, I'm done for now. I'll leave you be. Go to bed. Or good morning, wherever you are in this world. Bye for now.